On that video. So Sammy Skates, I bought him for $1 at a yard sale. Comps on that one I saw, and I'll post some up, about 30-40 bucks. This one has some different prices. They're up there, ridiculous prices, like $100. I think I saw one. So I'll show you sold comps, or at least what they're what people are asking for right now. I picked that up for $1 as well. These things right here at the same yard sale, she had a few totes with different ones. She was asking, you know, $2 for the small ones, $3 for the big ones. Out of all the stuff that I bought, that 30 bucks by itself. In case you guys ever run into these, they're the stuff from David Winters. This is a 1984 piece. Solid stuff, you know, it's really cool. Got a whole box of them down here. Here's another little example right here. I think when I looked this guy up right here, what is this one? The Stratford House, 1981. I think this was only going for like 15 bucks, 20 bucks. But either way, you know, if you price them out at 10 bucks a piece and there's, you know, 18 pieces in. And this guy right here, 1982. And then she threw in this book because I asked about it. So it's a book about collecting. I think the book by itself was like 10 to 20 bucks. I don't know. There's some stuff that I looked up that I have screenshotted, so I'll try to put those in the video. This thing she threw into, like I said, I paid everything 35 bucks, so not bad. With this little thing, I thought it was really neat. I thought it could be, you know, worth a few bucks. If not, you know, it's really neat to keep. But the reason I picked it up is because at the bottom it said made in occupied Japan. And I honestly thought, I was like, well, it's got to be from like at least World War II. It's a nice little PS3. I picked him up with a bag of like 18 PS3 games, all for 50 bucks. I scanned in a couple of the games, and pretty much the games are going to pay for, you know, for everything. It's complete in the box. I didn't look up any specs. They were only asking for $1. Another thing that I found at that yard sale, in that same exact yard sale, was this mug. That nice little mug. I thought it was really cool. $2 is what she charged me, and for a little background piece, or even, you know, if I clean it up, I can actually use it. A quick buy at the very start of the day. Met up with this couple who had a posting on Facebook, which was that I do have a screenshot of. That will be up. It was a DVD stand with a bunch of DVDs for 50 bucks. And I remember she said it took a while to get her to sell it to me, because she had other people that said they were interested, but they never showed up. So the people who were messaging her were asking if this was included every time. Even I didn't see this in the picture. I saw that she had Blu-rays in there, so I knew if I spend $50 on the thing that we need, which is the DVD stand, then I'm pretty sure, you know, I'll end up washing it away if, you know, if I find some movies that are worth money and I end up getting my 50 bucks back and we get all those DVDs. All 4 plates for 75 cents, and I just couldn't resist. You know, it's not like I'm a huge fan of the show or anything like that. I just could not resist, seeing as I could pair that up. I could pair up the DVD and the plates if it's worth it, you know? So 75 cents, not bad, even if I don't make anything. Yes, Super Mario, it's worth money. Well, opened it up, and in the video you can see it sucked. So all these cases are complete as far as like the manuals in them. Obviously the games aren't in any of them, or I would be showing you guys the game, but they're all heavy because they have the manuals, just no game cartridges at all. Turns out that the cases on a lot of games actually sell for a decent amount of bucks right there. Or 32, sorry guys, sorry about that. That's 32 bucks right there. What I did find complete were these, the PSP games. I don't know, you know, how well PSP games are doing, but I figured Lego Batman, you couldn't go wrong. I don't know if I have any comps on the actual games. I know I checked out some comps on the cases, and I think I have some screenshots of those. These I don't remember doing that for, but I might have them already. Ben 10, I didn't see any sold comps on this, but Ben 10's been going, a lot of this stuff has been going for a good amount of money. And then I figured, since it's Marvel, you know, whatever, I think I did check this price out, and this one's probably like 25 bucks by itself. But these are all complete with the manual and the games inside. And, then this little guy right here, I did end up finding 2 DS games that actually had the games in them. Who that is, has a game, has a manual, you know, averages out to like $1 a piece or $2 a piece, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. Metroid, I know that there's some Metroid stuff that sells for good money. I don't think this is one of them. I think this sells for like the normal price of a DS game going for right now, you know, 15, 20 bucks. But it's complete with the manual. I don't even remember what I offered them, to be honest with you guys. I think it was only 10 bucks that I offered them, because I know that I'm gonna actually have to go through this myself and, you know, find out if there's anything worth money. I gotta sort them. There's a lot to do whenever you find Yu-Gi-Oh cards. You guys, you know, it's not gonna be just quick, easy money on every single thing, unless you guys are still into Yu-Gi-Oh enough to know right off the bat what card you should be looking for. Like, I think this one's actually worth money, or it used to be worth a little bit of money, not like major money, but for one card by itself, you get $3 or $4, and you sell a few of those to one person. This shipping on it's real cheap. You make a decent profit, especially when you consider, like, if you were to break the average cost, I'm pretty sure these are like less than a penny. They cost me less than a penny each. And I did pull out some cards in here that were I don't know if there's any movies or anything you guys will recognize, but believe it or not, DVDs still sell on eBay, especially if they're DVDs that are OOP, which is out of print. Like some of these older movies, like I'm pretty sure this is one that it offered me $5 for. On eBay, it could be worth more, it could be worth less. Again, sometimes they'll take an accountability if it's they'll take into account. So say this DVD is going for $25, but it sells super fast. As soon as you list it, it's gone. Then they might be willing to give you $8 to $10 for it. So they won't automatically just give you 10% of it. Sometimes they're willing to give you more because they want to get that in their inventory so that they can sell it and make the rest of the money. So yeah, guys, there's stuff to look out for. I ended up getting these. A show called The Closer. I don't think it's complete, right? It's supposed to be 7 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nope. So there's a 7th season missing. He was asking for 10 on these, but he had them put to the side like they were trash. And I asked him about them. They were actually right next to this train. And when I asked him about it, he said that they couldn't sell them. They had it priced for 10 bucks and they just could not sell them. I went and checked out comps after after he said I could have them with the other stuff that I was buying. I went and checked out comps. A complete, she gave this to me for $2. I think it's going for like 20 or 30. Doesn't matter to me. You know, I can still ship it, still, you know, sell it. The cool thing about this is, though, a week later, which was actually this past weekend, I found a cleaner version, brand new sealed disc. I found this whole set again, brand new. And disconnect. Now I know these things are selling for the 360. These things are going anywhere from 30 to 40 bucks. She let me have it for, I want to say 5. Picked up these for like 50 cents a piece. The Futurama, one of the Futurama seasons. And then Family Guy, Dark Side, which I thought was neat. I'm pretty sure it's worth money. If not, it doesn't matter. It was mine anyways. This is where the money was at that yard sale, though. After everything, she ended up giving me this entire, including the tub, for $4, guys. $4. People want $2 or $3 for just this tub by itself, but she gave me everything in here plus the tub for $4. And look, there's Blu-rays in here. So yeah, money back guaranteed without scanning any of this other stuff in, guys. I didn't check out any of these movies over here. I mean, I did kind of go through them, like, as far as, like, organizing them because they were stacked up on here. But I didn't scan anything in, so I don't, like, Cool Magnificent 7, which I know is worth money. South Pacific has got to be worth money. And this, A Fistful of Dollars, which I don't know if it's worth money, but even if it's worth $5, it's $5. It's already paid for the box. These Blu-rays, though, I know these Blu-rays will pay because they usually do. The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly Blu-ray, brand new and sealed. That's got to be worth money right there, guys. Star Trek, the first one, you know, even $5 again. I don't know. It could be worth more. Is this the entire thing? Nope, it's just the first, the remake of Star Trek when they came back out with it. And then this one right here, the Gun and Betty Lou's handbag. This has to be money too, right here. Guys, if you've seen these, if you sold these, you know, or if you anything like that, just don't hesitate to comment. Let me know if I'm wrong about one of these things and you say, hey, I've checked those out before, there's no money there, please. And that little wooden train, I ended up purchasing this, which I thought was really neat once I found out what it was. It's a mold melter. don't think they call it that, but I know it's to create molds. There it is. They call it a thing maker. It's from Mattel from back in the day. I looked this up. This thing does work. I tested it out. This thing actually still heats up, believe it or not. Soap pumps on the machine by itself were looking around 25 bucks, and I paid 25 bucks. This right here is actually where the money's at, are in the molds. Now, some of these molds are selling by themselves, you know, a couple bucks. Some of them you can bundle them up and get like 15 bucks. But there's some in here. Well, I shouldn't say in here. But there are some molds that exist for this thing that are worth 25 bucks by themselves, guys. You can look these up. These actually do have information on them if you look. 1967. Then it gives you a part number right there. Boom. All of them are marked like that. Is that 55, guys? Oh no, 66. Sorry about that, guys. 66 part number up there. Now, of course, it still has some of the gunk on it from the last time they had used it, which is probably a long time ago, or somebody tested it out here recently. But yeah, if you find the right molds, I think this might be one of them. I'm not really sure. I don't remember if the skeleton was. But if you find the right molds, guys, they're worth a lot of money by themselves. If that's what I wanted for myself, well, a thrift store here in town, there was a couple Funko Pops that I wanted for the family. These were there though. They were only charged $1 for each one. And if you look, I had looked at comps for the fairest price that I could. And I'm thinking of just bundling all these up. Maybe if I find the Funko Pops that go with them, sell a Funko Pop or two with them. But I was thinking of selling them, you know, adding up all the prices and then giving a small discount on that and selling them all as a bundle. But, you know, $1 a piece, and there's so many of them, you know, not bad. There's a couple that I already, there was one that's not in there that was a DC, which was pretty cool. I believe it was the Birds of Prey characters. Harry Potter, you guys know, Harry Potter stuff always does well. In Sync, I bought this. It wasn't 12 bucks. It was she only charged me 50 cents for it, guys. This was a long time ago. I think I got that on video as well. This one right here, believe it or not, the PC, I know it looks like it's been opened, and it has by me. Obviously, I opened it after. But it turned out that everything was brand new inside there, so I didn't have to open it up. I'm pretty sure there's money in that. PS1 game, Sorcerer's Stone, I'm pretty sure there's a little bit of money in that. This I bought to have in the background, Punisher thing, when I went to the community-wide yard sale. Movies, DVDs, CDs, of course, guys, but also Goosebumps books. Now, believe it or not, there's actually Goosebumps books worth some money out there, guys. Some rare ones, and even some MIA from YouTube for a while. Some of this stuff, like this children's book, I bought with another lot of books that I bought. This Harry Potter thing, I bought it for, I would think it was like 15 bucks. I went to a bin store. I guess that's what they're calling them now. In San Antonio, I went to a bin store. Shout out to Bargains Depot. They're really cool guys. The box, there's a whole other box missing, guys. But I ended up spending, they had a crazy deal where you get a big IKEA bag and you fill it up and everything in there is 30 bucks for the entire bag. And I ended up filling up that sucker with, I mean, this didn't count. This did count. Believe it or not, this big old book is worth, and this is a big book. I mean, you guys can see it's bigger than the Harry Potter game. I paid $1 for it. It turned out to be worth like 30 or 40 bucks by itself. So it's just a really big book, and I need to get in a half a go. I believe there's some good stuff in here too. Some worth some stuff, like Times. That one's worth a little bit. Those, believe it or not, some of those. These Rockford files are actually brand new, and those are worth a little bit of money. All right, they're like new. Sorry, guys, they're like new. Shouldn't say brand new. From that Bargains Depot, some of this was in there. This is like the stuff that I threw in the IKEA bag. These little guys right here, little stuff like that. There's actually a camera that I bought that went with this. It's a cheap camera though, like a GoPro, a knockoff GoPro. $1. I'm pretty sure this little hockey puck, since it's probably worth a little bit. This has a crap load of these Marilyn Monroe cards, which I think they're worth something. You know, I paid 10 bucks for the whole binder. Okay. So yeah, there's some Marilyn Monroe stuff in there, and then some risque pictures in the back. And Yeah, I'm pretty sure these are worth something. You can see some of the stuff down there that I got. Like these little things right here. That's part of it. This DVD game I got from a yard sale for like $1, so nothing into that. Some Apple Watch stuff. Phone case for an iPhone 12. Some of those little rings. Is it an Acura, right? Or Toyota caps. Yeah. And then these little models right here, I think they're worth a few bucks, but I ended up paying like $3 a piece. These were from like a yard sale from long ago, guys. I forgot these ended up in storage and I completely forgot I had these, but they're old Tyco ones. Well, these two are. Like I said, I'm pretty sure they're worth like 15 bucks a piece, guys. I paid $3 a piece, so not bad, not bad. Hope you enjoyed the video. This is the Southern Texas Picker, and I'll see you guys next time.